Okie dokie, everybody. Welcome back. You're here at the Fox Den with Peter Voss, the Papa Fox, and we are going to continue playing Tyranny by Obsidian Entertainment. When we last left off, we had done yet another bit of a narrative exploration with Verse. She's an awesome character. Like, she's well written, and the voice acting is great, but, as a character, I don't... as a person to be, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of her.
Will do.
I think that's actually good for games where you might, especially role-playing games. If any of you are familiar with D&D, you might get along with everybody in your party metagame, but if you're actually conversing with the characters, there might be conflicts and everything. So I think that's a useful addition to the game. I don't know if that's going to be the rule for every other character, though. It'll be interesting to see. So let's go ahead and see what can be seen. Kozma. We can go back up to the area there. So, the Archon demands all prisoners be given a chance to serve the chorus. These lying horsemen had their chance long ago. I say kill him. Well, there we go. No more conversation. Let's see what Kozma has to say. Fatebinder. What an honor to have one of Tunan's court visit our humble holdfast. Need supplies? Bursting with energy, the merchant slams her palm down on the top crate. If so, you've come to the right place. So, what'll it be today? She spreads out a welcoming arm over her wares. How's trade? Well, this is a service posting. No profit up here in the pass, but that's Harchian Bronze's orders. But when we march out of the valley, I'm back on my own schedule, and here's to hoping this year's a good one. The Overlord forbids the extortion of the pathways. Good thing too, because in years past I'd lose most of my profits to tolls. Couldn't turn a copper if I tried to haul long distance. I don't want to be too much of a stinge on paperwork, because this person's actually letting us buy stuff. So let's see what they have. Okay. Let's see what we have in our stash so that we can sell. Bronze Greatsword. Let's sell that. Broken Falx and the Spear. Okay. We are going to trade all of that. Okay, now. Quality levels, fine. Nope. Okay, so it's just all low quality stuff. And there goes my little one. He has lots of things to say right now. Okay. I believe we're okay on camping supplies. Yep, we have 4. I don't think we're going to need to buy much stuff right here. So we're going to continue on. And looks like we can talk to these Ironwalkers. Ironwalker, Fatebinder, a pleasure to have you join us. You never really know if one of Tunan's officers is battle-ready until the fighting breaks out. She nods with approval. You can clearly hold your own in a fight. Stone Shield, a broad-shouldered, disfavored soldier, snaps to salute. And thank Kyros for that. There's been too much talk of late, and not enough action. Ironwalker. The Archon of War is planning his next move. Would you have him hasten his plans for your patience? The superior officer glowers through the gap in her helm. Never, ma'am. Gavinash protects. She holds her salute with a tightly clenched fist. I'm just eager to see the Vendrian Guard buried under their own patched defenses. Need something? Okay. Why hasn't the siege been resolved? It's because the Scarlet Chorus scoff at the great general's plans, and they aren't carrying their weight. They should be using their great numbers to patrol and harass the enemy. If you ask me, I think they're intentionally going easy on the Oathbreakers. She grinds her fist into her palm. Oh, little man. That's actually, there is a lot of background noise, but the truth be told, I'm actually usually, I would, of course, be the one to jump up and get over there. But lucky me, I have the best wife in the world. She is so awesome. Oh my god. I would not be able to do this channel if it weren't for her. And I owe her so much. Let's continue. Stone Shield. Even if they listen to us, are they even capable of following orders? The Scarlet Chorus doesn't have a chain of command. Just a rabble of gang bosses cutting each other's throats for advancement. Pissing on the disfavored is like a badge of honor, if you don't mind my saying so. Tell me about the disfavored. We are the proud elite, heard all that. If you want to know more of that perspective, the disfavored are a sword. The Scarlet Chorus are more of a rusty pitchfork dredged out of a small... Oh, well, there we go. Gavanach protects, indeed. What have you survived? In my early days, I broke from my phalanx and ran at an enemy. Received a spear in my guts for my efforts. It took better a part of an afternoon for Archon's protection to patch me up. Learned a valuable lesson, too. When I was at Adzir, I caught a hammer blow to the side of the head. All I remember is a rig sound and feeling my skull shatter from a javelin to ear to top. Or from jawline, ear to top. I woke hours later. The medic said there's a piece of my helmet lodged in my brain. She draws herself up. My badge, my reminder. We owe it all to the great general. He gives us strength to fight where others would flee, and stand where others would fall. What a pile of dung. They're right about one thing. The disfavored have taken too many blows to the head. Huh. You don't believe in Ash's protection? I believe in it all right, but I don't buy that he's doing anyone a favor. In war, death is a lesson. Survival is its own reward. If Ash protects his soldiers, the weakest of them occupy a space in the phalanx that could be put to better use. Average loyalty. Disfavored minor favor. Gavin Ash gives his soldiers the chance to improve, which is more than the Voices of Nerat allows. And let's go with that. Off to an early start adjudicating the problems between our camps, are we? The Voices of Nerat doesn't give his soldiers anything but purpose. He barely even feeds us. We take everything we want, including our advancement. As you were. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. Let's see. Yeah. Let's talk to these folks. Drastus. The prisoner says his name is Tarkus Demos? Drastus lets out a long sigh, tapping his gauntleted finger to his temple. Then I don't think this is a complicated matter. He dies. His family's been a driving force in the Vendrian Guard. Killing him should demoralize whatever's left of the Tarkus clan. Mocking Blaze. All must be given a chance to find absolution in service to the Scarlet Chorus. The mage points a finger at the disfavored officer. And you know full well that this has always been our way. He has a chance to be a slave or soldier. Only then do we feed him to the pigs. Well, we'd let you take prisoners, but you can't control them. You'd send these conscripts out of patrol and they never return. Defecting all over again. I can't let this nonsense strategy continue. Well, I insist this Oathbreaker be taken to the Voices of Nerat, leaving us at an impasse. Fortunately, we have a Fatebinder here to settle the matter for us. The chanter turns to you, an expectant smile creeping across her face. So, what say you? What should become of this prisoner? Okay. Execute the Oathbreaker. Disfavored minor. Average favor. We're going to give him a chance because we're not beholden to either of these two factions. Of course, I do tend to go for the disfavored. Oh my goodness, little man. Someone's not having a very good day. My goodness. Of course, I'm not beholden to the disfavored, so I think we're actually going to side with Mocking Blaze at the moment. Do. This is the sort of nonsense that got us into the mess we're in now. If we keep showing these mongrels mercy, they'll just bite us time and time again. If it will calm your nerves, I assure you this one won't be put on the battlefield. The mage snaps her fingers loudly, gesturing for her gang to listen. Make sure the prisoner is taken straight to the voices of Nrat. Oh, the guy. Yeah, it's tough being a parent sometimes, you know? I always feel a little bit guilty when I'm making these recordings sometimes and he's having a little bit of a day. Oh, little guy. I won't keep you here any longer, Fatebinder. I know you have important business in the valley. Drastus salutes you, his iron gauntlet rapping against his breastplate. For the glory of Kyros. And conversation. Okie dokie. So, there we go. What's this? Horde? Huh. Hail Kyros, and glory to the voices of Nrat. The Scarlet Soldier nods at you, her brow furrow in concentration. I take it you're the gopher everyone's been talking about? Are you getting the lay of the ruins, or just avoiding the Archons? We picked this area clean months ago. All that's left are some old stones, and that prize off in the distance. She nods towards the towering spire above the citadel. What do you want? Is that how you speak to a superior officer? That's how I speak to you. Only just arrived in camp, and you think you know more about breaking a siege than the rest of us? She huffs and shakes her head. We're going to use our athletics. Now you listen to me. Minor favor. We're going to do this. We're not going to... Yeah. What are you doing? Catching something in your expression, the soldier's eyes widen. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just prodding to see if you'd balk. Stare her down. You hold the soldier's unblinking gaze, silently filling the moment with every ounce of command you can muster. I'll shape up. It's Fatebinder from now on. I didn't mean to step beyond my rank, ma'am. She frowns as if the words feel unnatural. I'm glad you have the capacity to see reason. Back to my questions. What did you want to know? She rubs the back of her neck. Tell me about these ruins. This place used to be an actual fort. When Karen came through, the Archon of Stone pulled down most of the masonry with him. She spits an impressive glob of phlegm. Not sure if it was intentional, but he left that old statue in one piece. It's carved in the likeness of old Queen Lysarius. She scratches the back of her head, smirking. Strangest thing. The statue started crying blood around the time of the war. I like to think we clobbered the Vendrian guards so badly that their ancestors could feel it. And what do you know about the spire? I know how to tell time by its shadow, and that it hurts my neck if I stare up at it for too long. It's no different from the spires in the north. Big, ugly, and inaccessible. It's strange that the Vendrian people built their citadel around it, but there's no accounting for taste. Well, farewell. Be seeing you, Fatebinder. The side of her mouth jerks in a grin. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. See that. Okay. Looks like we've already been through here before. Looks like we can go down through here. Let's actually see if we can talk to these folks. Nope. Okay. Well, let's actually take a look at the old ticker. See how much time we have left on this episode. Okay, we got a little bit more time left. Let's talk with the disfavored. Okay. Well, I did see some loot back this way, so we are actually going to explore and see what can be seen. Okay, let's see what we can do. Climb up, 32 athletics. Use the holes in the wall to climb it. Wonderfleas, okay. Subterfuge.
Can't do that.
It's locked.
No dice.
No dice. Okay, well, there we go. Climb down. And let's be on our way.
Right.
Scroll out just a little bit more. I always like, I could go for close-ups on the characters, but because the artwork on this game is very nice, but I do like the strategic view. Store, level up. Oh, right. Okay. We're just gonna ignore those for now, and let's see what we can do. Okay, we can go to the disfavored camp. I really like the stylistic drawings on this map. I mean, Pillars of Eternity was great with all like the whole epic high fantasy stuff, but this, I like the look of this. It will take 3 hours, 15 minutes to complete your journey from Edgering Plains to, ruins to disfavored camp. Do 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 boop. Do 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 do. Boop it up bum. Okay. Sterling Hagnon. This is a fairly big map. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Take what you can carry but leave the cart, otherwise we seize you and your wares. This is robbery. Well, let's take a look at what's going on. Crescent Runner. Hail, Fatebinder. The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camp's on up ahead. Don't mind us. Just clearing out the rabble. Sterling Hagnon. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I am not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. Okay. You're on disfavored land. These warriors have every right to kill you. You should be more thankful that they're even listening to you. Your goods are forfeit. We're actually not going... We're going to intervene because I don't want him dead. Let's go with that. But I'm only here to peddle my wares. I mean no harm. The merchant takes a step back, his eyes scanning the soldiers for signs of movement. And if you think I'm a threat to the disfavored camp, then you've seriously overestimated me. Please, how do I make this right? From the sound of it, I feel like I'm about to be robbed. You're not the only one. I'm being robbed of patience as we speak. We should move on, Fatebinder. Petty disputes are beneath us both. Robbed? No, you fool. You're being granted life after trespassing on our lands, all for the simple price of what's on your cart. Not our fault you don't have the permits in order. I don't write the rules, I just ruthlessly enforce them. Please. The merchant lurches towards you, eyes wide in desperation. Can you do something? You had best start making a very strong argument as to why I should help you. I don't exactly mind if I'm going to try to play both factions off on each other. I think that's what we're going to do for this. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel end. The warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fatebinder wishes to weigh on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing draughts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial. The aroma of cloves and lanolin assaults your nose. What a coincidence. Your family recipe for wound paste smells just like Scarlet Fury's own concoction. Where'd you steal this? Hello, Snarf. My 20-ton monster is going to join us, it seems. Okay. Where'd you steal this? I don't... The merchant tenses up, his face flushing red. I don't know what you're getting at. Pick him up by the collar. How stupid do you think I am? I think this Tearsman needs a little roughing up. You were right, kill this... we're going to pick him up. How stupid do you think I am? Slow down. I'll tell you everything. Just don't hurt me. I found most everything in the forests of the valley. I'd keep my head low when I heard sounds of combat. Then I'd take a look, grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first victors. So then you stole from the disfavored dead? How else did you get your hands on that iron? The scout points to the merchant's cart. You would come here and sell us your own armaments? If anything has an owner, I'll return it, but this iron would have turned to rust if left in the mud on the battlefield. The disfavored are few in number, is that not right? You need a man like me to gather supplies that would otherwise go to waste. Trade your wares fairly, but the disfavored will tolerate your presence. Leave this card as a gift, and then never come back. Again, minor favor, very minor favor. For such charity. I don't know how much the tiers are going to play into this. I might be making a grave tactical error, but I don't know. I think we're going to try to undermine Kyros as much as we can. I don't know how well that's going to play in the larger story of things, so I could be making a very grave tactical error. But we'll muddle through this. We will? The disfavored soldier clears her throat with a cough before repeating herself in a more upbeat manner. We will. It sickens me to make an exception for this vulture, but if you'll supply the disfavored without profit, perhaps this indiscretion is for the best. It's not like our larders are overflowing. A work slave to scrounge up provisions would be an asset. Oh, thank you for interceding on my behalf. I know my life will now depend on showing the disfavored due gratitude for suffering my presence. If I must grovel a bit to earn my daily grain, so be it. Lethian's Crossing, gain average favor. Oh, so we can gain favor with neither the disfavored or the chorus. Oh, okay. Wonderful. I like the look of this. Okay, let's see how much time we have left. And looks like that's actually the end of the episode. So, if you've enjoyed, go ahead and hit that like button or give me some feedback if you want.
Hi.
Of course, if you like my other work, go and subscribe to the channel. It's great to see you all here at the Fox Den. I hope you'll come back and pull up a chair next time for some more not Pillars of Eternity, Tyranny by Obsidian Entertainment. Alrighty, you take care now. Bye.